Well, hello, my name is Laura, and I am here with Liz Zotta. We have been talking about Refresh. Refresh is our women's conference that we do every year, and the last couple of weeks, you and I have been talking about the impact of the last Refresh, and I just think other women have got to hear what happened to you at the last Refresh.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, I wasn't even attending core church the last time that I was invited to Refresh. And I was invited by Jen Miller, who was organizing it with Laura. Yep. And she had invited me to come and sing on the worship team. And I said, sure, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, yes, emphatically. So I just thought I was coming here to serve. We did a section of worship at the beginning with the full team. Yeah. And then we went into these breakout groups. And first of all, the decorations were beautiful. They did such a great job providing such an intimate setting
yeah.
in the lobby. And we had these breakout groups where there were no masks. And we were able to be raw. The conversation starters they went deep really quick.
Yes.
And I'd been to a few women's conferences before and hadn't experienced that. So my heart was already in a very tender, raw state. And so we came back in for the speaker. And the last song was just done by Eric and Jen. And I had listened to it, but because I wasn't leading it, I didn't really pay as much attention to it.
Yeah.
So I was just able to experience it live. And the song was Lost in Your Love.
Yeah.
And the lyrics are just beautiful. And Eric and Jen did a wonderful job leading it. But the lyrics were, I'm going all in over my head. I'm not scared to get lost in your love. Wherever you go, God, I will follow. I'm not scared to get lost in your love. Why that was so important to me and why that resonated so much was I had been dealing with, struggling really with my personal relationship with Jesus. I had stepped out in faith over and over again, and I knew that God loved me, and I could tell everybody else that he loved them, and I truly believed that. But I had not ever moved it from head to heart knowledge. And it was during that song that I felt moved and felt like I understood. And there was also an altar call going on. And I came up just with my hands like this to a woman I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And I just said, I need prayer. And I was in tears, and she just started praying over me. And she didn't know me. She had no idea what my story was. She had it was Linda Snowbarger.
Yeah.
Now we know each other pretty well, but at that point she didn't know me, and she said, God, just let her know how much you love her and how proud of her you are, how if you had a fridge, her picture would be on it.
And I love that because she had no idea what you were going through and what you needed. And one of the things that Liz and I have been talking about is that so many times in my life, I've seen where I've gone to something like this, a Refresh, and God has given me a breakthrough, the breakthrough that I desperately needed, and that it was a shift in my walk, my journey, and it didn't go away. It wasn't like short-lived. It was like something that changed my life. And I love that you felt such a strong, and even in a space that you weren't, now you're familiar with, but you weren't then. And I think that gives us encouragement to say, make sure that we're inviting our friends and our coworkers because God's got something he wants to say to them. It is going to be exciting. Our Refresh is coming up, Refresh Women's Conference. Join us. We're excited.